Hello YouTube. Went to the Forgeworld Open Day yesterday, and it was it was really good. Went last year, and it was a little bit cramped last year. There were obviously hundreds of people there, and those of you that have been to Warhammer World before, it was just set up in the main area, and you know what with the sales stand and the queue for that, and the gaming tables and the design studio. It was really cramped, and I didn't really enjoy it last year. So I thought I'd go again this year, give it a go, and hope that they kind of made things a bit better than last year, and they did, and it was absolutely fantastic. They'd extended it right out into the staff canteen and into Bugman's bar, and it was spot on, really good. The queue for the sales stand was a bit more organised. Even though people were queuing all day, it didn't seem as frantic as last year. Anyway, this is my haul. The lovely Forgeworld bags of stuff, which we're all a fan of. First up, they were giving out the new 2012 catalogue. Some really cool stuff in there. Obviously, you can pick those up from Forgeworld for free if you email them. So that's really nice and really thick. How many pages have we got this year? It is 67 pages of miniatures. So really good, really impressed. Email them and you can get your copy. Let's move these out of the way a minute. First thing I picked up was the Imperial Armour Model Masterclass Volume 2. I've got the Volume 1 and I really enjoy it. Met Mark and Phil, who signed my book. Woohoo! So that was quite nice. Really good to talk to those guys. Got some good tips from Mark with regard to weathering powders and stuff, and the way he does stuff. And just seeing him in action, really, you know, it's worth so much. It's worth so much to go and to see him. The guys who really know what they're doing do this kind of work. Anyway, this is more of the same as the first one, really. I mean, one of the reasons I picked this up, I mean, I'm a big fan of the Titans, and I have got my eye on a Reaver. I'm just trying to convince the wife whether I can go and drop 600 quid on a Reaver. But there's a huge showcase, really, of the Reaver Titan, how they went about painting it, and the techniques they used. And I mean, it's really good. Such a lovely book. I mean, £26. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong, to be honest. It's a gorgeous book. Loads of really good pictures. So that's that. There's the Red Scorpion's Land Raider Proteus. I'll just have a quick flick through so you can see a little bit. So there's that. Red Scorpion's army there. A bit more on the Phantom Titan, and the way to get these kind of effects. Talks a lot more about airbrushing. Talks a lot more, I think, about non-GW paints. I think in the first one they tried to. I mean, we all know Forgeworld use GW paints, but they also use all sorts of other paints and from all sorts of other manufacturers. And I think in the first volume they kind of tried to hide the fact that they used other manufacturers apart from GW, but in this one it names the paints. I mean, they use Tamiya and the different manufacturers of paints that they use. So I mean, it's really good. It's such a lovely book. Great pictures. I mean, this scene here, that was at the open day yesterday, so you could see that for real, and it is sweet as a nut. Really is really nice close up. Oh, this is really cool as well. This the brass scorpion, and how they went about painting that, all the pre-shading they did beforehand. But yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic book. Really nice. Thoroughly recommended. Really enjoy that book. So that's Imperial Armour Model Masterclass Volume 2. So right, into the bags then. Into the bags. I won't go through too much of things because most of this stuff we've seen before, so I'll just show you the stuff that maybe we haven't seen before. So first thing I picked up was some Mark III iron armour. Obviously this has been out a while now, but wanted another set of that to go with my Mark III boarding marine, which was the event only model from last year, which is still in the pack and I haven't built yet. So I wanted a squad to go with him, and he will probably be my Blood Angel Army 3rd company captain, and then that'll be his honour guard. I'll pimp them up a little bit and make them into an honour guard with him in the Mark III armour. Picked up a relic Contemptor Dreadnought body. Been meaning to pick up one of these since they came out, but haven't really had the sort of got around to it really. So I knew I was going to go to the open day, so I thought I'd pick one up there. So I've got the relic Contemptor, and that's going to be one of my Furioso Dreadnoughts for my Blood Angel army. So I picked up a couple of power fists as well to go in line with that. Right, picked up the new Tartarus pattern Terminators. I know these are, you either love them or hate them, I suppose. They've had some good comments around the place, but obviously you get your five standard bases. But I mean, again, for £36, I mean, you really can't go wrong, considering a box of normal Terminators that have been out for years, you know, is not much less than that, to be fair. So I mean, there we go. I mean, there's the body there. I mean, the quality of the resin injection is absolutely spot on. I mean, it's the newer resin that they use. It doesn't look like fine cast, to be honest. It doesn't feel like fine cast, and I don't know. It just seems more solid, to be honest, to me. So that's one guy there. We've got, I mean, more of the same really, just sort of different leg poses. There we go. The bodies there. The backs of the bodies are a little bit different, as you'd expect. So there we go. There's those. That's those two. And now there's more legs. There we go. There's another set of legs and body there. And we've got the heavy flamer chappy. So it's a bit different there. There's the heavy flamer. You can see the hand there. So the heavy flamer's kind of sort of underslung. You know, he's holding it like this. So yeah, really nice, really cool looking. And then there's 6 sprues then of power fists. There's a chain fist that can attach onto the power fist there to make it the chain fist variant. There's a little half a head there. Can you see half a head thing? So they just slip into the little recesses in the bodies, and then obviously the shoulder pads there. So, and that's more of the same really. There's a heavy bolter, looking pretty nice with the hand attached. So there's 6 of these sprues, and where is the sergeant's sprue? I think this is now, because we've got the sword, the power sword, the hand guard there. So that looks really cool. So that's that. That's the Tartarus pattern Terminators. And then I picked up these as well. It's Asterion Moloch and Ivana Senkomi. They are the Minotaur Chapter Master and Chaplain. Now I think I'm going to probably use these for my Blood Angel army. They are just sort of as character models. I was not really worried, but obviously there's a lot of Minotaur chapter heraldry on these miniatures. But I mean, I think if it's a character model, I think we might be okay. I think we might be, you know, if I paint them up red, they're obviously going to look like Blood Angels. And if he's got a kind of, I don't know, a Minotaur, could be a horse though, couldn't it? You know, a horse on his shin pad. I think it'll probably fit in. But again, this is the chapter master, Asterion, what's his name? Asterion Moloch. But as you can see, absolute quality. The sculpt is fantastic. I'm really pleased I picked these up. So there you go, built-in kind of jump pack on the back of him there. But as you can see, it's absolutely flawless, this sculpt. Not a bubble in the thing. Absolutely fantastic. So that's him. He's got like a spear, which is obviously warped, but you know, that's no issue. Pan of boiling water, no problem at all there. So he's got a sort of spear type affair there. And then we've got there's some scenic basing stuff there that goes on his base. I'm not sure if I'll use that or not, but it's there. And there's his shoulder pad. So that's that. I think you get one too many shoulder pads actually. You get two of the right arm shoulder pads, which are exactly the same. So you get one too many for some reason. But not to moan too much there. And he's got a shield, which is again absolutely sweet. You can see that there, really nice. And the hand built in the back there. So that's that. What else have we got? I think everything else. And he's got a cape. So I'm sure that just kind of fits on like that. So obviously, you know, that looks pretty cool. So that's him. And obviously he just gets a standard 40mm base. And then the chaplain comes with a 25mm base. And he gets some scenery as well, some scenic basing stuff. And there's his right arm shoulder pad. And there's his left arm shoulder. So yes, I've got one extra right arm for the chapter master there. So I'm not sure why. Oh no, that's sorry, that's Asterion Moloch's left arm. What am I talking about? That's Asterion Moloch's left arm. So he's got a left arm and a right arm, and an extra right arm. And then the chaplain has got his right arm there, and there's his left arm, sorry. So obviously, emblazoned with the skull as you'd expect. And there's the power fist and the weapon, and the top of the weapon there. So it's very chaplain-y. It's got some sort of weapon underneath there, some sort of gun or flamer or something. So obviously that just goes on the top there. So that's the him. Oh, there's the body. I haven't shown you the body. So, and again, there's the Minotaur on his chest there. But again, I'm thinking if I paint him obviously black as a chaplain and do some red accents for Blood Angels, I'm hoping I'll get away with using him for my Blood Angel army as one of my Reclusiarch or something. So that's that. And then he's got a cape as well, with a built-in jump pack. So that's really nice. And finally, the head is absolutely stunning. I love this head. So obviously it's very kind of Romanesque, but I mean you can see the skull in there. Absolutely beautiful. I love that. You know. So that's them. That's the two Minotaur characters there. Again, I mean, loving those. And 15 quid each. You know, the pack was £30 and you get them both together. So I'm really liking that. So that is my haul. That is my haul from Forgeworld, open day yesterday. Really enjoyed it, and I shall catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.